What's up, psychos? So I finally watched American Psycho, and that shit is one big meme. I shit you not, I laughed as much, if not more at this than I did at some of my favorites like Knocked Up or Superbad. I didn't realize how much a meme could ruin something until I saw this. I don't care how much you guys say, oh no, try to, this is what it actually meant. I don't care. The movie was ass cheeks. Duke water. Fucking awful. Okay, well, it wasn't awful, but it for sure didn't live up to the hype you guys give it. Yeah, the killing scenes were cool, but everything in between was like watching an episode of Seinfeld with no laugh track.
Because I want to fit in.
I don't understand how guys and girls can find Patrick Bateman, whatever they find him, they liked him. He killed a dog, bruh. Is that a redeeming quality you ladies want in a man? Because I don't think I could do a dog, like a wild coyote. I could do that too. Like if you're a guy or a girl and want your partner to be like Patrick Bateman, you've obviously never been abused. You're like, yeah, I want that. And as soon as he punches you in your fucking throat, you're gonna be the first one to start pointing fingers. From the opening scene where they're like, hey, can we not make fun of Jewish people? We don't want to be that kind of movie, alright?
Cool it with the anti-Semitic remark.
To the part where he's like, yo, I did it. It was me. I stole the car. You're dumb. You idiot. Dummy, I did it, I killed them, was pure comedy. You can't tell me that when he makes these random ass threats out of nowhere, you aren't caught off guard like, what?
If you don't shut your fucking mouth, I will kill you.
That's not even psycho, that's just a slight bit racist. Like, I'm gonna ruin it for y'all. I'm gonna start acting like Patrick Bateman, but only from the part with the scene with the dry cleaners. And I'm only allowed in China. Speaking of racist, this dude is also incredibly homophobic, and not even in the sense of what it means. He's homophobic in the sense that he's actually afraid of gay people. I don't think I've ever seen a killer in a horror movie, and I've watched a pretty good amount of horror movies, but I don't think I've ever seen a killer have the victim in hand and then just stop immediately when things get gay.
God, Patrick.
Note to self, if you're ever caught by a killer, tell them you want to fuck. Ladies, I don't know. But I didn't even know Reese Witherspoon was in this movie either. I literally only know her from Legally Blonde. And my friend Kuba didn't even know she was a real person until I told him something. This has nothing to do with the movie, by the way. Jared Leto also didn't do anything for this movie. His character looks like he should have been an extra in Anchorman and not a psychological thriller. My favorite part, though, is when he looks at Patrick Bateman, he's like, it's Morbin time. Also, as I'm getting through this movie, the more and more I realize that Jim Carrey could have easily played the part of Patrick Bateman. Like the scene where he's all excited he's about to kill Paul Allen, me and my homie Cooper were both like, why is this exactly how Jim Carrey would act?
The whole album has a clear, crisp sound and a new sheen of consummate professionalism that really gives the songs a big boost. He's been compared to Elvis Costello, but I think Huey has a far more bitter, cynical sense of humor. I think their undisputed masterpiece is Hip to Be Square. A song so catchy.
And basically throughout this movie, I'm sitting there just wondering about why there's a very long scene about the subtle differences in a business card, or like why would you even say something like this when you're expecting me to take the movie seriously?
Christy, get down on your knees so Sabrina can see your asshole.
Sabrina, don't just stare at it, eat it.
Even in the background info of this movie, you can see that it says it has a strong presence in contemporary meme culture. And even that's an understatement. I remember years ago, before this became an actual meme, that scene where he's like this points, I remember I seen that being used. I didn't even know what that was from when I saw it. But now it's memes like this, where they just take random scenes from the movie to where you associate that with this.
Why isn't it possible? It's just not. Why not, you stupid bastard?
And to be honest, I don't even think I would have liked it before the memes. Like I said, the scenes are drawn out, and it's like watching The Wolf of Wall Street, but only the parts where Jordan Belfort isn't doing coke. Y'all hyped this movie up so much that I was expecting to have my balls blown off, when this was literally my reaction the second the movie ended. We were even talking shit about the movie during the movie. Like, if you want to watch this movie just to tell people you watched it, then yeah, you should do that. But in 2022, no one should be like, yeah, we should sit down and watch this movie. I'd rather watch a dog eat its own poop than watch this movie again. The highlight of this movie was the kill scene that doesn't even show really killing, just blood splatter. And it wasn't even good. The axe looks plastic, and it would have been better if Willem Dafoe played the Green Goblin. All in all, this movie was an 8 out of 10 on the comedy scale, and a 4 out of 10 for whatever else it was. I don't need you telling me how I didn't grasp the underlying tones. I don't care. If anything, here are some movies that came out the same year that you should watch. Chicken Run, Emperor's New Groove. The only other movie I think that people hype up too much but is straight dookie is Donnie Darko. But I haven't seen much memes about that, so who knows. See you guys next week. Peace.